Good day. My name is Natan Dzombeni. I'm a labor legal assistant at the Kopano office.
Good day. My name is Kopano Moloto. I'm a multi-product legal advisor also from the Kopano office. Today we will be touching on the tricky subject of retirement age. When is an employer allowed to dismiss an employee based on age and when is he not? Nathan, how about you explain to us what the law says?
It is a tricky subject indeed, Kopano, but then according to the law, it states that any dismissals that is due to age is an automatic unfair dismissal. But it's a bit difficult because in South Africa, we do not have a written rule or law as to when or what is the retirement age. It even makes it more difficult because different bargaining councils have their own different retirement ages. However, a dismissal based on the age can also be fair. The only thing that needs to be done, the employee has to reach the normal or an agreed retirement age, and that should also be in an employment area in a workplace.
Thank you, Nathan. I will be explaining to you what is the difference between normal retirement age as well as agreed retirement age. Normal retirement age can be established by an employer by checking whether there are rules in the company policies which covers the retirement age. The second thing would be that the employer would have to check the provisions that come with the provident fund of the company, the retirement fund or the annuity fund, and check if there is anything that covers the retirement age there. The employer can also look at the employee's own personal provident fund, retirement fund, annuity fund to check if there's anything that covers the retirement age there. The fourth one would be to check if there is a normal retirement age which other employees have retired at or have shown interest in retiring at. The last one would be that the employer would have to check if there has been any communication that was forwarded to the employees where the retirement age was discussed, but those employees did not dispute that communication. Should there be such a communication, that means that the employer would have a normal retirement age in the company. The second one would be the agreed retirement age. The agreed retirement age happens if there is an employment contract in the company. In that employment contract, there should be a clause which stipulates the retirement age. Should there be an agreed retirement age, this means that there will be a retirement age in the company. So Nathan, we are aware of the fact that there cannot always be an agreement in the contract or a contract in the workplace which covers the retirement age. How then would the employer have to face such a situation?
In such instances, Kopano, then we'll have to have consultation between the employer and the employee. So both parties will have to come with an agreement. That means that new retirement age agreement will be entered into. We do have different contracts that the employer and the employee can get into agreement in a workplace should such things happen. Such things would happen in case where you find that other employees have already passed the retirement age. There are also cases where it might happen that the employer and the employee do not agree, and then that's where the employer will have to come with alternatives. If the employer feels like there's still a need to terminate the contract of the employee.
Thank you, Nathan. Should the employer feel that he still wants to continue with the termination of the employment contract, the employer would have to look at his reasons why he wants to terminate. Should the reasons be due to the fact that the employee's illness is affecting the employee's job, then that means that the employer would have to follow an ill health incapacity. If the employer is not happy with the performance of the employer would then have to follow the poor work performance route. Otherwise, the employer can also follow the route of dismissal due to operational requirements. This means that the employer would retrench the employee. However, if the employer wants to follow retrenchments, he would still have to follow the rules of retrenchments. This means that things like the criteria would still have to be followed, just so that the employer does not face any disputes in the near future at the CCMA. Now, Nathan, let's say the whole process has been completed. What monies will then be owed to the employee?
Then, Kopano, that means that the employer will know that the employee will be entitled to 1 month notice, outstanding leave days, pro rata bonuses where applicable.
Should you find yourself in a situation where you are struggling with dealing with an employee that has reached the retirement age, please feel free to contact your nearest SEESA office and there will be a legal advisor ready to help you. Thank you.
Thank you.